Hello and welcome back, everyone, to Legacy of the Void campaign on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, after successfully completing the host, we get to talk to Phoenix in order to have him decide something for us for the very last mission of the game.
Not just because of memory, but through experience.
Our journey is not yet over, friend Phoenix. If we win this day,
know that the glory of building a new civilization lies ahead.
And I will need you to help me do it.
It is a task I greatly look forward to. But I no longer wish to be called by the name Phoenix.
From now on, call me Weenus.
I am honored to choose my own name.
It will be Talandar.
Talandar. That is an interesting name.
Fitting name.
It's
All
effectively
right.
Tassadar, just with a consonant replaced.
Our journey.
Yes, you can speed through those dialogue options if you
Skip.
want to. I usually don't. Hey, Vorazun.
Skip. Can you sense the skip? I do. If we see skip.
We will have a new chance to forge the unified society we strove for on Shakuras.
We will preserve the traditions of the Nerazim. They will not be forgotten.
In time, they may be. I fear
Sadness.
losing our old ways, Artanis. But as we've worked with the Tal'Darim and the Purifiers, I now see that it is inevitable. Traditions must change as we do. A day may
And that is
come
why
when
we
need
still
to
have
find the
Thanksgiving.
Shadow Walk, just as you have abandoned the Kala and the caste system.
That is the price.
Well, remember, most of the country celebrated Victory in Japan Day. And right now, there's only one state in the 50 United States that still observes the day when Japan surrendered to the Allied forces. And that's the state of Rhode Island.
The Keystone is ready, Aiur.
Alright, salvation.
Command.
Karax, open a channel to our entire fleet. I will address the Templar.
This speech isn't as good as his last one.
My brethren, hear me, for there is little time left. All that remains of our race, our civilization, are those that stand beside you now, and those corrupted on the surface below.
We will give them Taco Bell, and they will become less corrupted somehow.
Galaxy full of promise. In
Cone
our
heads.
pride and
Triangle heads, unite.
failed that sacred charge
Today,
and failed
we
to
are all
the
silly shape heads.
designed to bring unity, ultimately only aided those divisions. Its hope was a lie. Today, that lie must come to its end. And with it, our prejudice and arrogance must become a thing of the past.
Yeah, Arkansas.
We now fight in the belief that
Today,
our has not
we
seen
celebrate
its end.
our Independence Day.
That we Protoss can stand
That's what they're going for. It just isn't hitting as well.
unity, and that we Protoss will forge
The-
a great and
See, that's the thing about the rousing speech cliche, is like, you know it's supposed to rise up, you know, stir feelings inside you. You know it's supposed to have an effect. You know that you're supposed to cheer when he's done saying, but that's not stopping people from using it.
will be known throughout eternity.
Yay!
See, he doesn't even get a fucking ovation for that.
No, he did. It's just we know that they cheered. That's why he faded to black, just to dismiss the obvious.
The Keystone is in place, Aiur.
Alright, so, salvation. What do I think of this mission?
It sucks.
No, actually. This mission is honestly a really well-designed mission.
The Purifiers and I will secure the southern approach.
And I will attack from the west.
Primary battle line. Amon shall know my wrath firsthand.
And boy, when I get my hands on him.
Keystone safety and provide for our defense. We will reinforce your warriors as we are able.
Hierarch, the Zerg surround us. But what of the Golden Armada?
Okay, so yes, we're only going to be fighting two factions this time. Specifically the Golden Armada and Amon Zerg Broods.
The full might of the great fleet.
We were supposed to disable his ability to call on the Great Fleet, but apparently they just decided to fly here.
But we shall not break. We are the Daylon, united as never before. Entaro Adun.
We never get to see who the hell a Dune actually is in game, and that is a missed opportunity in my opinion. So, Salvation. I like this mission. I do. I am not good at this mission at all. I am not good at this mission explicitly because there is a lot of fucking RNG that happens throughout this mission. Rather explicitly, you notice that we currently have access to all of our Spirit of Adun spells, Mr. Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
A primary gimmick of the mission is that every 10 minutes, one of those Spirit of Adun abilities gets disabled.
Oh.
So yes, at the very end of the mission, we no longer have access to time stop. Jump cut. Yeah. Once again, this is a half-hour defense mission, so we're jump cutting until action starts going up. And our primary composition is once again going to be Void Rays, supported this time with Annihilators, and we also built a mothership. I like having a mothership, but let me be very clear about this. This mothership doesn't end up doing all that much for us. I love having it, but that doesn't mean it's a good thing to have. Now, the Talandar mothership is a very important unit for our composition because it provides global cloaking, a black hole, the searing lance, and mass recall. The only one of these spells that I actually know how to use is black hole, and even then, I don't know how to use it all that well. Alarak, get the fuck back! No, god damn it!
Oh god, Alarak, he's allowed to die.
I know that Alarak is allowed to die, but if he dies, it horribly weakens this. No!
Oh boy.
8 minutes in, and already we lost one of the achievements.
Really? It doesn't even give you a dialogic acknowledgement that you lost one of your hero units?
Yeah.
So
I mean,
if you,
I do believe it's supposed to, but the big thing that always ends up being a problem for this mission is the fact that the Golden Armada is constantly sending these relatively large and impactful aerial units at you throughout the entire mission. Like once every 2 minutes, you'll get something along the lines of a Tempest supported by scouts, and Tempests outrange every building that the Protoss have. So it's very difficult to actually defend yourselves against Tempests rather specifically.
well, my question was.
That said, I do enjoy playing this mission. I do. Once we actually get our full fleet of Void Rays, what we're gonna do is put our Void Rays and Mothership on a patrol pattern in between all 3 points, and we'll effectively have just won the mission from there.
Right,
that's not mass recall, it's blink. Okay.
That is just in the execution of getting attacked on a different side each wave. Yeah. My question was, like, now that we lost one of our hero units, like, does that mean that if we save the game from here, that we don't have what's his name in the council anymore?
Well, canonically, Alarak survives this mission. I'm not entirely sure fucking how, because, to be perfectly honest, Alarak being on the front of the battle line. Oh, god damn it! There goes warp reinforcements.
Weak, powerless, submit.
Hey, Salendis.
The Spirit of Adun has taken a direct hit.
He's trying to get into our minds. He's trying to access the amygdala instead of brains, make us feel things and upset our judgment.
Also, I need to go back and make my own pylons now, because without the ability to call down pylons, my side count is looking really tight. I'm trying to make sure that I get all of the aerial armor and attack upgrades, as well as the plasma shield upgrades done before I believe before 20 minutes. That way, my Void Rays actually have a really good chance of surviving the entire mission. Without 3-3 and without 3-3-3 on your Void Rays, they are going to end up taking some pretty significant damage from the aerial bouts that they are specifically supposed to cover. You'll notice, however, that neither Karax, Nerazim, Karax, Vorazun, or Alarak have resources that they have the ability to actually farm. So I don't know how they replenish their forces, and the correct answer to that question is they don't. they have these forces, and this is all that they realistically get. I do believe that Vorazun and Karax will, Vorazun, Karax, and Alarak have the ability to create additional forces, but they don't, especially if you're watching them. It's why Vorazun is honestly the one that needs the least amount of babysitting, because her Dark Archons make it so that she has the ability to, steal units from the attack waves. She usually ends up stealing Corruptors, sadly, which aren't really the units that she wants. She wants Ultralisks, but whatever.
You gotta pay extra for that.
But you don't have to pay extra for the Ultralisks. Is the thing. You just gotta use a mind control spell from the Dark Archons. So yeah, it's like once every 8 minutes, we end up losing one of our Spirit of Adun spells.
Yeah, well, so better start, using them while you can.
Yeah. Yes, as Pascardette mentions here, Time Stop makes one of the achievements really, really simple to get. Specifically, the achievement where you need to kill a bunch of aerial units using the Spirit of Adun abilities. However, without Time Stop, getting that achievement can be a huge fucking hassle. Also, they decided to bring Reavers, which was a terrible decision on their part, but those Reavers are actually being effective because our forces are too far forward right now.
Never interrupt the enemy when he's making a mistake.
Zap. Zap. But do you always know when your enemy is making a mistake, Mr. Cloud?
Well, that's how it registers as a mistake. True, you may not always interpret an action as a mistake or, a near best move. But you should know objectively what it's doing and what it means for future consequences.
Consequences are a thing, Mr. Cloud.
Like position. Positions taken there are positions not taken over there. Like the mothership that you can only have one of.
I dislike that we can only have one mothership, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I know it was an important set piece in Wings of Liberty, but is there really any reason why we can only have one mothership?
Is it powerful?
Not really. It's glacially slow. Yes, it has really good spells, but the spells on that are the only thing that are honestly all that are the only thing that are honestly all that relevant.
See, you can tell by repeated uses that Selendis is Amon's favorite puppet, and you know what? She's my favorite too.
Nah, she is not mine, honestly. If I was gonna pick a favorite Amon puppet, it would have to be Simon. But we don't actually interact with Simon pretty much at all throughout all of StarCraft 2. Actually, I mean, a big portion of Heart of the Swarm is us tracking down Simon, but we never got to see him in the Simon body. So.
Go, Dick Lasers! Strike!
No! We lost
Meteors.
access to solar lands. Now how will we take down aerial units? Also, Alarak's forces are effectively fucking dead.
It's alright, Alarak is dead too. I mean, he's not dead, he was just very nearly mortally wounded.
Nah. Well, for the sake of this mission, he is actually dead, but, we're not supposed to know that.
He says, "My God, you're alive!" Well, of course I'm alive. The most powerful motherfucker in this bridge.
Yeah, that's how he views himself, at least. He's objectively wrong, honestly. Karax is a much better fucking warrior than he is.
And Karax isn't even really a warrior.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking terrifying. The Karax is one of the best warriors in the fleet, and he ain't even a member of the warrior cast.
Huh, I guess I did not even know my own strength. Boy.
I mean, if I had to pick any of the hero units to actually be at my side for combat, I honestly would probably want Phoenix, but that's just because I have a lot of nostalgia for Phoenix, and, I'm a bit of a fanboy for the character. But if I want to actually win, I'm probably going to take Karax.
God damn it, Phoenix, you're not a shark, you're a dolphin. I have the memories of a shark.
Well, that's fine. You can have the memories of a shark all you want, but you can't swim.
So, how much health does that mothership have?
I think it's 400, 200? Yeah, I think it's 400, 200.
Is that a lot?
It's a large number. It's significantly more bulky than carriers. It's about four times as much. No, it's 1,000. Yeah, it's 1,000, 1,000. Okay, so it's 10 times more bulky than a destroyer.
Well, there you go. It's a damage sponge. Because
no, it is not.
Oh.
We are in agreement this time.
I would very much like to believe that the mothership was a damage sponge, but the fact of the matter is, a single mothership loses to 3 Hydralisks very easily. Like a fully upgraded Hydralisk will take down a mothership. Mothership is not an offensive unit. Even the Talandar version of the mothership is not really an offensive unit. It is a good spellcaster and it is a good support unit. But it very much is not a combat unit.
Right, which makes it appropriate in a mission where you got the fucking battle of the 5 armies converging on the Dragon's Treasure. That at no point during this mission is the mothership that we just lost the mothership. At no point is the mothership going to be attacking in isolation of other units.
And we did not actually lose the mothership, so there.
Oh, it looked like we did.
I know, because the Golden Armada is throwing motherships at us. In the next episode, we will finish off Salvation. Be safe, everybody.